Hi, my name is Rachel Orchard and my business is MyPocketCoach, and I'm here today to talk about my why, but ultimately why it's of value to you. So I started 4 years ago in the coaching world, and I couldn't believe how much of a difference actually taking on coaching tools, applying it to my life, actually made a dramatic increase in how I performed as an individual, in relationships, in my business. But that's because I was daily taking on and learning from those behaviours and repeating new habits. And what I wanted to give back to people was I could see that there are amazing courses out there, but traditional training doesn't stick, because ultimately a lot of people go on a 1-day course, a 2-day course, but then normal life happens to them, and then it's like going to the gym if you don't practice. Whereas with me, I was so engaged in it, and I knew I needed to repeat these new habits to get new results. So with the training course, the 90-day training course, Manager2Coach, which I've designed, is I set the ROI at the beginning with the leader, with the CEO, which is the most important thing, because you'll hear in a lot of business blogs, etc., executing and understanding what you're measuring is becoming the most critical thing in the coaching world, because previously coaching has been intangible, unable to measure, because you sit down with a coach and you talk generally around a goal, and with the ROI, you decide what's maybe a gap in the team. It could be with some teams resilience or trust or communication, and then you decide ways to measure it, which might be sickness, staff retention. So this is very specific, and it guarantees that I say managers will turn from managers into coach-like behaviours, and those type of behaviours will be things like they're able to question, listen more to people, and understand people's things from other people's worlds, which, if you imagine if everybody in the world was listening to other people and understanding from their perspective, how much of a high performing world we'd have. So on the course, I do the day 1 delivery, which is where everyone sets their 5 daily behaviours. They decide what their new goal is and what 5 daily behaviours would support that, and then they measure it themselves. I actually give them a workbook, which is here, and they actually set their daily behaviours here, which this person has set communication in their 5 daily behaviours. And then later on in the book, I actually give them a chart where they put their daily behaviours at the top, and they measure every single day if they achieve that behaviour. So it's very obvious and a visual. And then day 2 to day 90, every single day once I've delivered the course, they will get emails and texts daily, which will be reinforcing the tools, getting them to ask questions, becoming more aware and more responsible, which is a coach-like behaviour. And then weekly results meetings where I go back and there's a feedback loop, which is the missing usually in the execution process of coaching. And then there's a Facebook private support group. Again, another medium which helps reach out to certain people who are different learners at different stages. So that's why Manager2Coach 90-day process is totally based on my why of I could see how amazing coaching was, but it was not consistently deliverable into a future. There was just the initial training course. So I sort of reiterate on the learning going forward and decide those measures. And for today's offer, what I would like to do is say, click the link. And what I'll do is I'll put anybody who clicks the link, rather than the 90-day emails and texts, I'll put you on a 30-day, 1 month to receive the emails and texts, so you can experience the learning yourself, which will start to ask you coach-like questions on the goal that you can set yourself and decide on 5 behaviours that will help you achieve your goal. So that's my offer to you, and I look forward to speaking to you in the future. Bye.